So I was partying on the beach, and a group of women's Division I soccer players told me that men and women are physically equal, so I challenged them to a foot race.
I actually think you're fast.
I'm gonna fucking burn you. Okay. My dust.
He's trash. Look at my cat.
Let's see what happens. Anything about to win that bitch. Oh.
Gotcha.
It amazes me that there are some women out there who think that men and women are physically equal. Like, this shouldn't even be a topic that's up for debate. But apparently it is. Some women out there think that they can compete with men in physical activities. Say it ain't so.
Men who cheat on their girl deserve to die.
Death. Yeah, and I stand on that.
Tristan Tate.
That's like Andrew Tate type shit?
His brother.
Okay.
Called you out
Don't
on
know
it
him.
because
Stop the cap.
he basically said, how would it look if I were to make a tweet that said, women who cheat on their men deserve to die? Do you think that there's a double standard?
No, I should have said everybody, but I think women typically don't cheat. Huh? Women are just naturally loyal.
What?
And want to be with one person.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Women are not more naturally loyal. I don't know where she got that idea. But then again, these comments are coming from a girl who does OnlyFans. So take whatever she says with a grain of salt.
Aren't you gonna open the door for me?
Yeah, I was literally just about to.
As you should.
I think I left something on the seat. 1 second. I just gotta move it for you. I don't want you to sit on it.
Okay.
Sensational.
So here's a little fascinating tidbit for you. Americans on average are now fatter than pigs. It turns out pigs on average have about 16% body fat, and the average American man has 28% body fat.
Damn.
While the average American woman has 40% body fat.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Part of the reason why people are so fat is because of the body positivity movement telling people that they can be healthy at any size.
This is what a gym body looks like. This is what a fit body looks like.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
If a woman is getting down on one knee in front of me, you better be tying your shoe, ladies. I will not be proposed to by a woman. That is not how this works. Men hold the key to marriage. Women, you think you do? You're not the ones being asked. Women, if you are thinking about doing this, please, for the love of God, don't, because any man that would accept that kind of proposal like that is probably so beta, he probably has a single-digit testosterone level. We're not doing this, okay? I don't care what year it is, 2023, 2024, we're not doing this shit.
Personally, I wouldn't want a woman proposing to me, because the way I look at it, men take on a great deal of risk when they get married due to divorce laws. So if I'm expected to take on a great deal of risk, then at the very least, I want to be in charge of doing the proposing.
So would you respect your man if he made less money than you?
You want me to be honest?
Be 100%.
I actually was with somebody for years. I can't. It's almost like I feel like I got the power. So you gonna do what the fuck I say because I make more money than you.
At least she's honest, because a lot of women feel this way. They just won't openly say it. And as a man, you should be the breadwinner of your relationship, because if you're not, here's what's gonna happen. 1, she's gonna lose respect for you. And 2, when she does lose respect for you, she's gonna either cheat on you or break up with you. Either way, don't put yourself in that situation.
How many dates until a guy can get lucky?
Well, it depends where you meet, right? If you meet at a bar, like very few. If you meet on the street, a little more.
So let me get this straight. You're telling me that a guy that met you on the street and wants a relationship with you has to work a lot harder to sleep with you than a guy who met you at a bar. Say it ain't so.
How many Plan Bs did each of you take?
So, I've had 3 abortions and 1 Plan B.
Stop it. Get some help.
3? 3 abortions? Okay, what about you, Mia?
I took more than 5.
Diana, what about you? Over 10?
Bro.
More than 20?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is it over 40?
And so you got on deck.
You guys, I want the chat to see this, right? Because I always speak about promiscuity in men and promiscuity in women. The fact that laws was passed that gave women rights to contraceptives, Plan Bs, birth control, and the ability to abort the kid, what it did was incentivize women to be more promiscuous.
Wait, my question is, when I was 18 and had the choice to take a Plan B, I shouldn't have taken it? I had
have not even been having sex with the man that wouldn't provide you a future or a man that you don't want. This is what I'm saying. You all have a problem with choosing men.
Yes.
And then the men that you choose, you have a problem with retaining the men too, because you made bad choices in choosing them. So all I'm saying is, if we took away the contraceptives, there wasn't no plan B, there wasn't any birth control, you couldn't have abortion, you would have more stake in the man that you choose. So then you would have more discernment. Discernment is the ability to make good judgment. You would be using discernment to make good judgment in the men that you choose. But the fact is that you utilize all of these contraceptives. Oh, well, I got a plan B, or I got a plan C, I got a plan Z. You got too many freaking plans, so you choosing the wrong next.
The problem with contraceptives is that it makes having sex a game, right? Like in a game, if you die, you get to come back to life and replay the level. Contraceptives are the same. You get to redo your mistakes. But if you only had one life, you would put your best foot forward. But if you had multiple lives, you would play around and not take the game seriously.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Name a state and I'll tell you.
New York.
All right, New York. So Brooklyn. So I was dating this Dominican girl. I flew out there because I got her on IG. So when I get there, the first thing she tried to do was take me to the most expensive restaurant, and thought I was gonna pay for her, her friend, and her friend's sister. So everything cost like $300. So what I did was, when the check came, I said I'm gonna be back. I walked to the bathroom and walked out the back door.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated one of your male friends before?
Actually, my first ever relationship.
No way.
That was a really good relationship. That was the healthiest one I've been in. We were best friends, and then we started dating, and that's why I think that's something really like I would be open to in the future.
If you saw him at
Not him. I didn't mean open to him.
I know you
meant
didn't,
open to the idea of dating a friend.
If you saw him, let's say you didn't know him, and you saw him at a bar, is he
Yeah.
the kind of guy that you would give an opportunity to?
Definitely not. Bingo! I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
That I'm giving the same guys a chance and not the ones that are actually going to be good
No,
for me.
all I'm doing is making the observation that you said that the healthiest relationship that you've had is a kind of guy that you would say no to now.
Okay.
It's just an observation.
I don't think it's that people are necessarily attracted to toxic people. I think it's more of people are navigating the dating highway without a GPS. And when you don't have a GPS or some sort of roadmap, you're bound to get lost.
Pop the balloon to reject the girl.
My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old, and I pop my balloon just because you're simply too young.
I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it, though.
Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome, for one.
So you only like
And-
me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life.
Look at the men and choose a date. In this case, we wanted to see if anyone would pick 5'3" Rob. When Andrea told us women like doctors, we gave him an MD. Their choice?
Andrew. I would say Matt, I think.
No, Rob. We piled on some more assets. We said besides being a doctor, he was also a best-selling author and champion skier who just built his own ski house.
Does that affect your choices? He's still short.
Then we gave Rob a promotion. We made him chief of staff at a prestigious hospital.
Who would you pick, Kim? Andrew's probably the closest to who I'd pick. I'd pick Matt. Jeffrey, the pilot.
What would it take? Now we said Rob was also a gourmet cook who loves children.
Oh, definitely. I would take him in a minute then. Height, no problem. I wouldn't, because I would think I don't want short little kids. I was thinking like...
This clip is for all the people who think that women in the 90s are better than the women today. Because as you can see, they're the same. The only difference is that you didn't have social media and you didn't have dating apps. Because I promise you, if the women in the 90s had Instagram and Tinder, they will look just like the modern woman today.
Do you think a man should have any say in how his woman dresses?
No. My boyfriend doesn't tell me how to dress. Like, he understands he's dating like a bad bitch. We're gonna wear what we feel good in. Well, like, it's not for other people, it's for us, because we like how we look and whatever, you know?
So your man doesn't care about the fact that your belly might be out or your boobs might be out?
She belongs to the streets.